potential that we have to make some sort of a positive impact through our films or television shows, a lot of times that prevents an opportunity to promote or dispel stereotypes, to share histories, and to educate large masses of people, sometimes eerily, through the platform of entertainment. A lot of times you don't know exactly how many people are watching a TV show or a film that you've done, and it's kind of surprising when somebody stops you on the street and you realize that they've actually been paying attention to something. So those of you who are familiar with some of the roles I've played know that I've had the chance to play characters from stoners to exchange students to now a doctor and previously even a terrorist. And some of those roles have resulted in some pretty heated discussions on what sort of imagery is deemed acceptable or offensive and to whom. Now obviously I'm an artist first and foremost, not a politician yet. But it does excite me that politically there is so much debate about stereotyping in the media. These discussions imply that there's no uniform consensus on how we view ourselves in reality. And while there's generally a shared history of immigration in all of our lives, there's no singular definition of what it means to be an American of South Asian descent. As a demographic group, we're concentrated in fields like medicine, engineering, and technology. This is obviously the result of post-65 immigration law, circumstance, and of course, pressure from aunties and uncles who will tell you that you'll die if you don't go into certain fields. That's been my experience. I'm sure some of yours. None of us are dead. On the flip side, family reunification, financial need, and then the post-1980 era immigration laws brought concentrations in working class and service professions. As our numbers and purchasing power continue to grow, excuse me, we are increasingly targeted by advertisers and politicians who view us as potential consumers and also potential voting blocs. Now, despite these job-related concentrations, we don't all buy the same products or vote in the same way, thankfully. The community is politically split and also politically savvy. I think that this sense of individualism is a strong suit. We don't uniformly support Democrats or Republicans. In fact, members of both parties have been reprimanded the past couple of years for saying pretty ridiculous things. We can talk about that for a second. Infamously, Republican Senator George Allen sort of went out of his way to say, "Welcome to America," to a UVA student who happened to be of Indian descent and was born in Fairfax County, in Allen's home state of Virginia, which is in our country, which is called America, which we don't really need to be welcomed to anymore since we are American. But